Assalamualaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are safe and sound at your homes. Let's start our class. In today's class, we are going to revise topic present indefinite tense. Present verb are the actions that happens in the present times or regularly. ऐसा काम जो हम present times में करते हैं वो present indefinite tense है. For example, Anaya wakes up early in the morning. In this sentence, wakes up is the present verb. The next example, Ali go for a walk daily. Go is the present verb in this sentence. And this sentence is present indefinite tense. Our cat drinks milk daily. Like in the previous two examples, in this example, drinks is the present verb. पहचान ता है, ती है, ते है. ऐसे फ़िक्रात जिनके आखिर में ता है, ती है, ते है आता है वो कौन से फ़िक्रे हैं प्रेजेंट इंडेफिनेट टेंस के. हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज इन दीज सेंटेंसेस इज डू एंड डज. नाउ लेट्स रिवाइज व्हेन डू इज़ यूज्ड and when does is used. Do is used with I, we, you, they and plural noun. Whenever our subject is I, we, you, they and plural noun, we use do. And does is used with he, she, it and singular noun. Whenever our subject is he, she, it and singular noun, we will write does. Simple present tense. It resembles the base form of a verb, but we add s or es or ies when the subject is in the third person. Whenever our subject is third person like he, she, it or any singular noun, we will add s, es or ies with the base form. It means first form of the verb in the sentence. Now let's look into the formation. As we have learned that first subject plus verb, which is first form of verb, plus s or es plus object, and we write s or es whenever our subject is third person. For example, बच्चे बाग में खेलते हैं. Children play in the garden. In this sentence, we will not write s or es with the form of the verb as the subject is not singular noun. मैं कॉफ़ी पीता हूँ. I drink coffee. In this sentence, our subject is I, which is first person. So we will not write s or es with the form of verb. Amna tennis खेलती है. Amna plays tennis. In this sentence, our subject is third person. Negative sentences. In negative sentences, we will simply add not after the helping verb. Subject plus do does plus not plus verb plus object. For example, मैं स्कूल नहीं जाता हूँ. I do not go to school. With I, we use do. And in the next sentence, मोची जूतों की मुरम्मत नहीं करता है. With singular noun, we use does. Cobbler does not mend the shoe. Now let's learn from more example. Simple present tense. I spy, you spy, she spies. With the third person, we write s or es with the form of verb. Complete the following sentences using correct form of verb. In these sentences, we simply write correct form of verb. They make a lot of noise. He works in an office. Look at the subject. If the subject is third person, simply write s or es with the form of verb. My father. Father is third person, so we write reads. I is first person, so we not write s or es with the form of verb. In the next part, we will simply write does or do, and we have learned that we use do with I, we, you, they and plural noun, and does with he, she, it and singular noun. He does not eat breakfast at 9 a.m. They do not get up at 7 o'clock. Amna is singular noun, so with singular noun we write does. Amna does not like to eat fish and chips. And in the next part, simply we will write present verbs with the help of subject. If the subject is third person, we will add s or es with the form of verb. And if the subject is first person or second person, we will not write s or es. We simply write the word in the blank. He never cleans up the table after his meal. He is third person. Let's revise the other topic, subject, verb and object. How a sentence is formed. A sentence is formed with the help of subject, verb and object. What is a subject? A subject is a person or thing carrying out an action. It can be a noun or a pronoun. किसी भी सेंटेंस में कोई भी काम जो कर रहा होता है वो हमारा सब्जेक्ट होता है. Let's learn about noun and pronoun. Noun is the name of a person, a place, which can be Pakistan, Australia, etc. Thing, pencil, fan, table, chair, these are the things. Or an idea or any idea. This is called noun. The next one is pronoun. Pronoun are these: I, मैं. I is the pronoun. We, हम. We is the pronoun used in place of noun. You, he, she, it, and singular noun. The next one is the verb. A verb is the main part of the sentence. It is the action word. The verb is the action word. For example, run, दौड़ना. Run is the action word. It is verb. Write, लिखना. कोई भी काम लिखना. It is verb. Read, पढ़ना. It is verb. And the last one is eat, khana. These are all the verbs. And the last one is object. An object is always people or things involved in the action but not carrying it out. And object can also be noun or a pronoun. एक सब्जेक्ट जिसके ऊपर काम कर रहा होता है एक सेंटेंस में उसको हम ऑब्जेक्ट कहते हैं. Revise from example. For example, Bilal is reading a book. In this sentence, we have subject, verb, and object. It is a complete sentence. But in this example, Bilal is reading. We only have subject and verb. The next example, Asad is riding. In this sentence, we only have subject and verb. But Asad is riding a horse. In this sentence, we have subject, verb, and object, which completes the sentence. Let's revise from the exercise. Write subject, verb, object under these sentences. My shoes are hurting my feet. Shoes are the subject, hurting is verb, and feet is the object. Write SVO and revise this part carefully. The next part, we will rewrite the subject, verb, object pattern. A cooking is Zara feast. Sarah is cooking a feast. Simply in these sentences, we will first write subject, then verb, and at the last, we will write object of the sentence. Like, was Adil and book reading interesting? Adil is the subject, reading is the verb, and interesting book is the object. Adil was reading an interesting book. These are the revision topics. Revise them carefully. Meet you in the next class. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.